Navigating friendships in your 20s can be tricky and comes with its ups and downs. So today, my good friend Hayoung and I will be going on a day-long adventure around LA while we discuss what makes true friendships unique, how friendships evolve over time, and why you should be giving feedback to your friends, among many other questions. So come along with us as we have an unfiltered yap session about adult friendships. Let's go!
Let's get the show on the road.
Yeah. Hello. My name is Amy,
I'm Hayoung.
and today we're going to be reflecting on our 7-year-old friendship and talking about how we maintain adult friendships. So we met in sophomore year of college, I think, through one of the clubs that we participated in together, which was it HCAT?
Yeah, it was like
Okay.
this cultural exchange travel program, and you can work on a conference on campus together, and then also host like students from other universities abroad to come to your campus. So that was really cool. We got to do a lot of fun traveling together as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was honestly one of the highlights of college, I think.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
such a really fun extracurricular to have, and also to build community. But that's how we met. Yeah, I think our friendship has evolved a lot since then as well. Probably like even closer now than we were in college.
Yeah. So after college, we actually moved to the same city. Like, I'm from Chicago, so I went back home. And Hayoung just coincidentally.
I'm from New York, but I wanted to live somewhere new
Yeah.
for post-grad. And just this is going to be a gap year opportunity in between college and med school where I am now. So I wanted to just live somewhere for a couple of years. And I ended up in Chicago, which is, I was really happy because I at least knew Amy. I didn't know many other people, but I was like, I can, bond with Amy more and also get to know like her favorite city.
Yeah, such a fun time, even during the pandemic. After Chicago, we both moved to LA for different reasons, actually, but we both ended up here. So what are you doing in LA right now?
I'm a medical student in LA.
Yeah, and I work in tech. But it's so cool that we got to end up here together.
Yeah, and I think it's really cool because we also obviously do very different things in our day-to-day life, but we're able to, share about our different lives together in parallel. And also, I think because we have similar roots in the sense of like where we went to undergrad, we're able to bond on a lot of things together.
Yeah, we saw each other through very different life stages.
Yeah,
We saw each other grow a lot.
exactly.
Yeah, so that's been cool.
Yeah.
Simple, simple, simple minds. I guess we'll take it one by one, baby, one by one. Just different kinds.
So we just hiked up a huge mountain.
You can see Hollywood sign from here, which is
Yeah.
what this hike is really well known for.
Yeah, way back there. But yeah, I guess we wanted to talk about one word we use to describe our friendship. So, do you have a word?
The word that I really want to kept on coming back to me was understanding. Kind of just like through the ebbs and flows of life, it's been very fluid, I want to say. I used the word evolving earlier to describe our friendship in the sense that it's changed as our seasons of life have changed.
Yeah.
So I want to say that word, I think.
Yeah. Wait, that's such a good word. Yeah. Wait, I initially thought it was a similar word, but I have another word I
Okay.
could use. Because I was going to say adaptable.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because I feel like our interests change, but we always support each other through it.
Yeah.
So I guess I would say supportive. Because I feel no matter which life stage we're going through or whether it's a success or something hard that we're going through,
Yeah.
we support each other through those times, good or bad.
Yeah, which is so important. And I feel like at least that's what I really value in our friendship too, is that I can share things with you that I'm struggling through, or also successes, because it's we're always gonna be there with each other,
Yeah, I guess we're okay with sharing our vulnerable sides,
Yeah.
sharing the bad stuff too.
Yeah, a lot of bad stuff has gone down.
Yeah.
But also a lot of really cool things and wins here and there.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a very comfortable friendship, which I'm really grateful for.
Yeah, I'm grateful for it too.
Yeah.
Let's finish this hike.
Your eyes tell me that you don't wanna leave just yet. No, my eyes agree. It's almost like
Okay, so now we're heading down the hike. And yeah, it's such a nice view.
Yeah, it's really pretty. I like this hike a lot. Actually, the last time I was here was 2 years ago when I first moved to LA. And it was like a class organized hike. So a bunch of us came here together in my med school class. So it was like 20 to 25 people in this big group. And I'd never done a hike with that many people, but I thought it was really fun. A little bit chaotic, but it was a nice, like a nice way to get to know people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's so fun. Yeah, that actually makes me think that, you know, as adults, you can actually have less like groups of friends and more like one-off friends.
Like bigger groups is like rare to find.
Yeah, because like as kids, like we have huge groups of friends from like school.
Yeah.
But I think like as people like move away and like do different things, I think you just tend to like gravitate towards like certain individuals instead of like having groups of friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
나연히 내게 보낸 reels 하나둘씩 클릭해보는 너의 생각들 yeah. Look at me baby you and me 하루 종일 혼자라도 not only lonely Come close to me baby just like a dream yeah 따뜻한 너의 flow
Yay, we finally got this to work.
Oh my gosh.
Behind the scenes is all the stuff that we were trying, but we finally got the camera to work.
You know, this is our first time doing this, so
Patience is key.
Yeah. Lots of hiccups. But
Anyway, we're now at Stereoscope Coffee.
yeah.
Beautiful location.
We've always wanted to come here, but this is our first time.
Yeah.
So, what did you get?
I got a Spanish latte. It was super yummy.
Yeah.
It's really good. I like it here.
And then I got this matcha tonic. So I can't have dairy, so I decided to get the tonic. And it actually tastes like a matcha latte. Like it's so sweet and creamy. I was like shocked. Like best matcha I've ever had.
I was like, they got some really good matcha from Japan.
Yeah. And this is like the lowest grade. Cheers. Cheers. Okay, so now that we're
Settled.
settled,
What qualities do you value in a friendship?
that's a good question. Given that I am an INFJ,
We're going into MBTI here.
yeah, Myers Briggs. For INFJs, I think like we really value like good listening skills. So I think I tend to like listen more than talk. So I value a friend who also reciprocates that.
Oh,
Because I
yeah.
feel like as the one who always listens, like it's nice to also have someone who listens to you and your thoughts.
Because you want to share stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you want to be seen and heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess like listening skills is one quality.
Do you think then, a follow-up question, if you are hanging out with someone and you feel like they're talking more than you, how does that make you feel?
It's fine if it's for like short spurts of time. Like, yeah, sometimes some hangouts like they have a lot to share, right? So I give them the space.
Yeah.
But then if it's like always like that, then I guess I feel like that person doesn't really know me. So I leave the hangout feeling like drained.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
like,
a very common feeling, to be drained afterwards.
yeah.
Because you're like, I just spent hours with this person and like they have no idea what's going on in my life still. It's
know.
like, why?
And it seems like they don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is not a great feeling. So then I think over time you probably like reevaluate how much time you want to spend with the person.
Yeah.
And then just like slowly distance yourself. Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
I actually didn't even think of the answer to my question yet, so I need to think about this. We'll cut this out. When I think about friendships, something that I really value is lack of judgment. I think that's something that is like a more recent realization I've had, but lack of judgment, but also something sort of tied is like lack of competitiveness. It's like something I don't think is talked about enough, but like I think a lot of people are sometimes really competitive with their friends, aka like not really wanting them to succeed or like getting envious of them even. And to be honest, that's been like a sore point in some of my childhood friendships. And I feel like that is a reason why like when I look for friendships now as an adult, I really just want to be around people that really lift you up instead of like feeling envious of your joys and successes, but people who are like really able to be there to celebrate you.
Yeah.
I think that comes up like not too often for some people, but it's just something that I've experienced where I can tell when a friend isn't too happy for me, or it's like is like not 100% excited for something that I have accomplished or something. And it just feels weird because then it's like, why can't you be happy for me, you know?
Yeah, and like they secretly are jealous of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird dynamic.
It is really strange. But on the flip side, if you have people who are like celebrating your win more than you are, I think that's really fun to be around because it's like, oh, you really do care about me and you really do like think that this is a big deal, even though I'm not celebrating this as much as you are for me. Like that's such a nice feeling to like goes to show like they really do support you.
Yeah. I think it's rare, honestly, to have someone who like genuinely supports you. But yeah, I mean, I mentioned it earlier, but I feel like that's why our friendship is special. We celebrate like the successes and like listen to each other through our struggles. Yeah, that's a good one. Any others?
Let's think of some others.
Yeah, just quick fire ones.
Something that makes like friendships compatible is similar styles of like how you love to spend your time. We talked about our traveling styles earlier.
Yeah.
Like we love to both pack our itinerary in and like just
Yeah.
try to have options for activities to do.
That's
Some
the
people-
J in the.
I know it's.
INFJ.
Oh, yeah, I should have mentioned I'm an ENFJ.
Yeah.
So I'm also just like, yeah, let's plan. Like let's have a lot of options during the day.
Yeah.
Even if we don't get to all of them, at least you like plan the day.
It's all.
So having similar styles of that front, I think, is helpful for the friendship because then like
Yeah. You could do
have
more
similar
activities.
goals. Yeah.
That's true. So like we could travel together and like have fun. Whereas like if I went with a friend who doesn't like to plan anything or likes to chill,
Yeah, they want to
That'll
chill
be-
too hard. I'm like, I want to go on and do stuff.
yeah, we're like wasting time.
I'm like, we're wasting time on this vacation.
I know. I'm like, we have limited time. We don't make the most of
We
it.
flew all the way here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that helps though. We have
Yeah.
similar mentalities. We also have similar values too because we're both Christian. So that's helpful.
Yeah, I think that's a big aspect of our friendship actually, and I think it's a reason why I was able to feel closer with you, because I feel like as I grew deeper in my faith, I was able to like share aspects of that with you,
Yeah.
and we could talk about things that we can't really talk about other people too much.
Yeah, like the big question.
Yeah. Is there anything that makes you feel far from a friend? I guess besides the listening.
Yeah. I think recently I've given my friends feedback, or one of my friends, because there were just some things I was a little bit disappointed in. So for example, like I share some news about, my family, like having friend issues, and like the friend didn't really like follow up. Like she was just like, oh, like get well soon.
Like a blanket statement.
Yeah. Like hope they get better soon.
Yeah.
But then, I don't know, I feel like, you don't want to ask for help all the time, right? Like for me, like it's really hard for me to ask that to like support me. So it would have been better if they just like followed up with more questions to like really understand the situation.
Yeah.
Be open for conversation.
Yeah.
Even something like just saying like, oh, I'm here if you want to talk. Like that's better than just like a generic.
Get well soon.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I don't know, it sounds like a robot. You say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Like-
not something you would really tell someone that you hope to be close with.
Yeah. That you can't tell if they care or not. Like maybe they do care,
Yeah.
but they just not express it. But yeah. Well, that's one thing.
Yeah.
So what would you call that, I guess? Like it's kind of like listening skills in a way. But also like the thoughtfulness
Yeah. Thoughtfulness.
to like dig deeper. Yeah.
Like kind of keeping the window open instead of like shutting them down with a blanket statement like that. Some people, I think what makes that tricky though is some people aren't very, like you said, emotionally expressive.
Yeah.
And so like they might have good intentions of wanting to be like, I want to be there for them, but I don't know how to say that, or like they feel awkward because they didn't grow up in that sort of environment. So I think like that is challenging for a lot of folks because they just like they're not naturals at being emotionally very like cognizant or like expressive, I guess.
Yeah, like communicating.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I talked to that friend, she was like, yeah, like I did want to ask more, but wasn't sure it was like the right time or space. I think she thought like I would just open up about it if I wanted to talk about it. So yeah, no, that was eye-opening. Oh, wait, that makes me think of another thing. I think friendships that could give feedback openly, is super cool. Yeah, right? Because like, obviously like, not everyone's the same as each other. So like, you really have to work at the relationship to make it work. Even like friendships, not just relationships. Right?
Yeah.
So being able to like call each other out if like you're doing something crazy or hurtful.
Yeah.
And then like being able to
Good
take
point.
that feedback.
Uh-huh.
I think that's really cool. Like those are the best friendships.
I think that's something people don't really do, and I mean, I'm more familiar with that in like a relationship context. Like,
Yeah.
you're so willing to, like tell your partner, like, this is not working for me, especially if it's a recurring issue or like something that you think won't be fixed unless like you bring it to their awareness.
Yeah.
But I guess you were saying like you're not really confrontational, right?
No, dude, like telling my friend that was so hard for me. I was
Yeah.
really panicking as I was sending a text.
I know.
So like, what if they like hate me after that?
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yeah.
And that has happened before.
Yeah.
Where I confronted a friend and like now we don't talk.
I remember you told me that.
Yeah. But then it kind of like tests the friendship. It's like, are they really like a close friend? Yeah.
Yeah, I think their reaction to such an encounter would be important to helping, because it kind of goes to show like how receptive are they to feedback.
Yeah. But also, I wouldn't give feedback to all my friends. It would just be
Yeah.
like the close friends.
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, I don't have to do this with everybody.
Yeah, you don't have to go around and be like, hey, like,
Hey, shake
cage.
Because that could be a turn off if I barely know
I think
you.
that would also be like really neurotic.
So like some friends are just there to hang out with it. Like
Yeah.
they're not like friends for life.
Yeah.
So it's fine. But I think it's the friends I care about the most.
Yeah.
And like growing together that I tell them.
Yeah. Especially what I think it comes down to is like friendships that you want to be involved in your emotional life. Because that's like the most sensitive and vulnerable parts of you.
Yeah.
Activity friends are different. They're like, you can open up however much you want, but at the end of the day, they're more like people you really enjoy spending time with, usually in your happier moments. But for the people who you're gonna open up to, you want to feel safe in that sort of environment. And so, yeah, I think it's really important to be thinking about how can we be enhancing our friendships as we evolve as people.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, you really hit home for that. Imagine if we said all that and didn't even start.
I would cry.
I would literally, I'd be like,
we'd
that's
walk
it.
out, we'd start out and be like, this is it. This is a failure.
I'm not doing this again. Those are really good plans. Okay, maybe next question. Okay. Yeah, one question is, what is one thing that you admire about the other person?
Wait, this reminds me of the card game We're Not Really Strangers.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I feel like there's one of the cards that's like say something you admire about the other person.
Yeah.
So we're just playing that in real life right now.
Yeah. Which is crazy because like even though we're close, like we don't really say that directly to each other.
Yeah, you need like a prompt.
Cause like, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird to just randomly.
Yeah.
But we should say it more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like affirmations for our friends.
Yeah.
There are just so many things, Amy.
What? No way.
No, there are.
No, I'll think things here. Cause you want to pick like the best one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking about like what makes this friendship different from my other friendships. Cause it is different. Yeah. Cause like this kind of friendship is one where I feel like we could literally like pick up right where we left off.
Oh yeah.
Like even if we don't see each other for a few weeks, because we're like really busy with our jobs, right?
Yeah.
Like we could just catch up and like talk about really deep stuff.
Yeah. That's so true.
Yeah.
And usually we don't need like an agenda or anything to feel close again, even though we haven't seen each other in a while.
Yeah.
Like it's very easy to pick up again.
Yeah. And I feel like we don't need to have activities to like make it fun.
Well, yeah. There's that one time we just like, you just came over.
Yeah.
And we just like talked and did face masks and it was really chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rarely have those hangouts anymore.
Yeah.
We're just doing nothing of us. Like it's always around an activity, like going to lunch or something.
Yeah. Or like there's an event happening, let's go to this together, which is really fun and everything.
Yeah.
But it's so nice to just be cozy and at home and like just truly chatting, yapping away.
Exactly.
Yeah. I really like those kind of hangouts because it feels like really intimate and cozy.
Yeah. Although today is not a representative example. Today we're doing a lot of
We are venturing.
event.
We're out here in East LA.
Yeah, full day adventure. I feel like one word doesn't really describe what I'm saying. Yeah, maybe 3 words. It's like the depth of thought. Does that make sense?
Oh.
Like thoughtfulness.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we really think things through. Like whatever we talk about, it's like there's so many nuances that we could discuss, you know, of like
Yeah.
any topic. And it shows that like you really have like an open mind and like could just be able to like understand every nuance of what we're talking about.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it just makes conversations like really interesting, and yeah, I just know that I could count on having deep conversations with you.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I can see that, honestly. I feel like there's always 2 sides to a coin. And I think I'm also always aware that I'm not always right about everything. And there's always like a different perspective to consider.
Yeah.
Even if I don't believe in that perspective, I'm like, well, other people think this, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like nice to consider all of that.
Yeah, because some friends like they have their opinion, and then I don't know. It's hard to have a conversation with nuances because then they might try to like defend their opinion all the time.
The trait that I keep on coming back to for you is, and again, I don't know if this is what I admire most about you, but it's more like, I would say you're a go-getter in a sense that, like, it's a little bit different than hardworking, but it's more just like when you have a goal in mind, I can see you work really hard to make it to the finish line in whatever aspect that is. And it's like, I think that's always so nice to have in a friend because it's like very inspiring and like,
Aw.
a single tear. But it's just like, I think for you, like, you don't let ceilings define you. Like, I think especially, you know, us being Asian women and also working in pretty intense fields, intense industry, like, there can be people who feel quite limited by their ceiling or other things like that, but I feel like you defy all that and like try to look for opportunities that will support you. So,
Tall. Wow. Thank you. Yeah. Wow. I never thought about that as like a trait that people admire or like notice about me.
yeah,
Interesting. Especially coming from someone who also went to Harvard. Like,
yeah.
that's
I think
huge
people
compliment.
are on a spectrum.
I feel like you're a go-getter too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think so. I like to think I am.
Yeah.
Like I aspire to be. But it's always nice to see that in a close friend because then it's like it just feels like there's no like closed doors
Yeah.
despite what people in society say or anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, wait. That kind of reflects what you said about what you value in friendships. Like being happy for successes.
Oh yeah.
That's what you're trying to read.
yeah. I, honestly though.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. Dang, you're practicing what you preach.
Oh, that's good. That's
Yeah.
I think that's really just so. It's part of what makes the friendship so genuine, is when you're able to really like 100% root for that person. It's kind of like when you like cheer for friends who are running a marathon. You're not the one running the marathon.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Ow.
But you're willing to like make sighs and wake up early in the morning and cheer for them. I just think that's like one of the sweetest ways to show friendship because it's like not everyone is willing to do that. And not everyone will like, so questions. Not everyone will wake up at 6 a.m. to like cheer for the friend marathon. But even especially if it's a marathon that they're not running, like they're not even part of the race, but they're willing to like cheer on the sidelines.
Yeah.
I think that's such a beautiful analogy to like how you can support friends through their endeavors that you're not even part of, but you're just like just happy for them regardless.
Yeah, that's so special. I hope if I ever run a marathon, someone will show up.
Let's do it together.
Oh. Crazy. I mean, it would be cool to do it at some point. Yeah.
I was thinking about the New York City Marathon last weekend. Everyone ran it.
Everyone.
Everyone ran it.
So fun.
Everyone, their mom.
Yeah. All right, let's start half marathons.
Yeah, half marathon first.
This is kind of going on a tangent, but another, I feel like a trend in our 20s is people just running, starting to run.
Yeah, and I wish I could be one of those people.
Yeah.
People say like it changes their life. Like it's very much a psychological mindset thing too. It's like very mentally healthy, I think, to be a regular runner.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're finishing up our drinks. So I think we're gonna head to Echo Park Lake. So that's we're in the Echo Park area. Also, I would definitely come back again.
Yeah, serious though. This is the best coffee break ever.
Yeah, definitely check it out. We should have showed it before we drank all of it.
God, I never felt so dizzy. What is happening? 그런 눈빛으로 바라보면 감이 부셔.
Hey, we found a nice spot.
Yeah, it's such a nice area.
We're now in Echo Park Lake.
Yeah, like look at that fountain. And then there's all these lotus leaves here. It's so nice. I can't believe I've never been here after like a year of living here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many beautiful gems here, actually.
Yeah.
You do have to kind of venture out to see them.
Yeah. I'm
It's
glad
so
we came
pretty.
here.
Yeah. It's a beautiful day.
Yes. I think the final segment that we wanted to talk about is where we see our friendship going in the next 10 years.
Big question.
Yeah, so I guess we'll be 36? Yeah.
Oh my God. When you say it out loud,
Mid-30s.
it feels so scary when you say that,
Yeah.
but like surreal in a way. I really do see you as a lifelong friend. So I hope even if I don't know where we'll be. I honestly don't know where we're going to be.
Yeah, we might be living in different cities.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a high chance to,
There is.
we don't know. But I don't think that matters for our friendship.
Yeah.
Hopefully we're wiser at 36. We might even have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully less question marks about like things in life, Aliwa.
I think my hope for 10 years from now is that like even if we have like family and like we live in different cities, we still like take time to like hang out,
Yeah.
whether it's virtually or like we meet up in a location and like still have these like deep talks.
Oh, it would be so fun if we did like a trip together that we intentionally planned. 'Cause that would be
Yeah.
like a dedicated time to like rejuvenate, like spend time with each other.
Yeah.
And get away from our whatever responsibilities we have in life.
I know.
Yeah.
Just reflect. Maybe look back on this video.
Yeah.
See how
That's
far
gonna be
we've
such a
grown.
cool video to reflect on.
I know. Yeah, I agree.
I hope that we can continue to keep each other involved in our lives.
Yeah.
I think at the core of it, we'll still be the same people that we are today. Like,
Yeah.
the personality and values wise.
I think so.
Then we'll see how things go in the future.
I think this is a friendship for life. Yeah, I'm glad we did this today.
Yay! I'm so
Yay.
glad too. This is an awesome video to film together.
I know. Okay, now we have to hurry to a berries class that we booked.
Let's go to Barry's because we can't be late.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
I had to do it.
Dead.
I had to do it.
내 머릿속엔 there's something new 아무리 즐기려 해봐도 Oh darling 얼룩겠지만 말아봐라 내게 말아봐라 같은 말 They say still myself We did it hard to see it Show this playground
Okay.